Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the 212A. It's the Tier 9 Soviet SPG located on the eastbourne of Malinovka under the command of Yarbas of OLIMP. Game on! I thought for a second he was going to run into that batch at 155.58. We're looking at a Tier 10 game with Tier 9 tanks in it, and Yarbas has decided to knock a few trees down and then hide amongst them. Not always a good choice, because the thing is that the enemy might just take the prompt of those trees going down that somebody is actually there and fire around in there. It has happened before. Oh, and maybe he's laying a trap here. He's actually decided to go elsewhere. And this looks a good firing position as well, just here. No, he's decided he's going to go elsewhere. Now, Malinovka, I normally try and get the first shot in on the spotting bush. If I can get the spotting bush, mainly down to the fact that there's nearly always somebody on the enemy team who's going to actually go there and try and get shots on our team and try and spot our team. And if you can land a shell right on top of that bush, you're normally going to get a decent amount of hit points and really upset their spotter, because he's suddenly going to be short of a lot of hit points. Okay, well, we're spotting the enemy going up the hill. And so, oh my gum! Well, that was a quick one. The E75 just died to our Leopard prototype A. Rounds out on the A phase 1. Our shell landed a little too far forward because the AE phase 1 stopped suddenly, mainly probably because he saw that tank blow up, the E75, an Amarak. Well, right up on top of the hill, we've got a Kampfpanzer Fumpsieg. It's got that unusual coloration with the molten lava armor. Okay, we're loaded, ready to go. Rounds out on the M5Y. Just missed him, but managed to get some splash on him. 213, and we got some stun assists afterwards. In fact, we got a lot of stun assists. In fact, it looks like that guy's going to go down. He's taken so much damage, but he's lost his stun now, so we're not going to get any more advantage of it. But Yarbas is probably happy about that. 1.5 stun assist already, but he suddenly noticed that we've got a problem, because the enemy has managed to get our 704 and they've now got a foothold at the bottom of the field. The Leopard 1 rounds out. Well, it was close enough to do some splash on the Leopard, but two of our tanks have suddenly turned around. The AMX-30 and an STB-1 deciding to go down from the hill to deal with the Leopard 1 coming in from behind. In the meantime, we're looking at the top of the hill. The E75 in our team just got their Cobra, who's now being pushed forward as armor by the AE phase 1. Now we're almost ready to shoot. Rounds out. Went long. Good try, but it did stun the target. And we are picking up lots of stun assists, so it's worthwhile. There's a bunch of enemy tanks lining up at the back here. Now, I think they've been pushed back by our guys who seized the windmill area. And these will make a very juicy target, because if they stick together like this, two Type 4s, they're staying close to each other, we could get a double hit. Rounds out. Looks good. Very good. Yep, got splash on both. Direct hit on the Type 4. In fact, it looks like that Kampfpanzer Fumpsieg is actually pulled back down the hill. But he's not going all the way, actually. You can see he's actually just a little way back. We're sticking with this Type 4 heavy for the moment. There's the Kampfpanzer. Lined up. Rounds out now. Lands short. But it tracked him. And another shot comes in. That's from the patch at 155.58. And of course, as you know, he's got a 3-shot autoloader, and I think he's now in between reloads, 10 seconds apiece. So I think the next round's about to come in, and in fact, it's the mouse that gets the kill shots. We're going for the Kampfpanzer. Okay, line the shot up. That looks right. Rounds out. And another bit of splash for 186. And oh my gun, that was a huge amount there. But we didn't pick up the stun assist off that one. So maybe that shot actually, or the stun assist, went to our batch at 155.58. Or maybe he didn't actually have any stun at the time that he was hit. Here we go. Rounds out. Looks good. Oh, it's a kill shot! 379. That was a really good hit. Now he's turning to deal with the enemy coming in from the west. The enemy's still got a foothold. There he is, the 268. Very tough tank destroyer from the front. Our AMX-30 is holding him in place because if he pushes forward, he's going to get tracked. And then our STB-1 will go in from behind. So we can plant rounds next door to him for a bit of splash. And we got some stun assist there from, I think that was the E75 who fired from up the hill, but still managed to get a hit. Either that or the AMX-50B. 3,200 stun assist already. The Albaz is having a really good game. I would go to say, actually, I think this might be an ace tanker game because he's already over 4,000, in fact, close to 4,500 of stun assists. And we've got another enemy tank turn up. It's the 268 dies. We're going for the 295. Rounds out. And he gets hit. And he's now in reload. So the AMX-30 can now go to town on that T95 and will pick up the stun assist as every shot hits the target. And we're not getting it, which again kind of indicates that somebody else hit him, possibly the batch at 155.58. So yes, now the kill shot goes in. It's the Leopard prototype. There's only 5 enemy left now. There are 2 Arty, 2 mediums, and a tank destroyer. The tank destroyer is an E3, but the 2 mediums are a Centurion Action 10 and a Leopard 1. Arty are a 261 and a 212A. So let's see how this goes. Our guys are now moving across the field, trying to get close to the enemy. I don't think the enemy has any defenses on the west side of the map. I think they're actually a lot further away. And, well, might have been answered. The E3 is near the cap area, but he's now a gorgeous target for Yarbas to hit. And he's lined up the shot ahead of the guy's track. Okay, it's perfect. Rounds out. Direct hit right on target. And he picked up the damage assist when the E3 went down to the AMX-30. So he's now moving to try and get closer to the enemy. Because, of course, the closer you get... Oh, no, he's decided he's still going to shoot from here. He's actually better off if he moves across the field now, because he can shoot up at the enemy in the rear. And they've found the 212A just in the bushes and the tree line. Lining up the shots. Oh, the kill shot goes to the batch at 155.58. Oh, and our shell hits the wreck and gives a clang. So, I think, yeah, Yarbas was cheated out of another kill there, I think. Because he has matched it. The Batchat's managed to get away with a few kills that should have gone to Yarbas, but he got them instead. But look at the score now. It's close to 5k, which makes me think that he's actually on an ace tanker already. There's only 3 enemies left. The Leopard, the Centurion, and the Object 261. And we're already capping, which is going to try and force the enemy to get resets. Although the STB-1 wants to go in there and find them. The IS-3 too has already gone into the woods. And I don't think it's always been hit. So there's somebody very close to him at that moment. Probably in Grid Square B1. As soon as he's found who it is, the STB-1 will unload. So will the AMX-50B, and they found them. Okay, the 261 did not last long, and our shell's about to come in. And yet again, he gets a clang for hitting the target. And that means now there's only 2 enemies left. Centurion Action 10 and the Leopard, but we don't know where they are. And they've been found. They are in the copse. The IS-32's found them, and everybody's now firing in their direction. Let's see if we can get anyone. We lost sight of them temporarily, but there's the Centurion, badly wounded. He's gone. And that's it. Game's over. Here's the end of battle results, and despite my forecast that he'd get an ace tanker, Yarbas only got a first class, but it was very close to an ace. It must have been, because he did so much damage, so much stun assist out of that game. He got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 9, and he got a Confederate as well for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. His win rate from that game, 2,080. Which is very good indeed. Not quite Unicum standard, but let's have a look at the scores. Well, we can see the highest damage in the game actually went to Leopard 1 on the enemy team. Got a high caliber for 5,623 hit points. Second highest damage went to our Jaegeru with 4,809 hit points. And the third highest damage went to the Centurion Action 10 on the enemy with 4,738 hit points of damage. When it came to Yarbas, he got 2,066 hit points of actual damage in the game. He certainly did better than the Batchat, but the Batchat was actually beating him on quite a few shots that were hitting target. In fact, actually, it's showing he didn't get any stun assist or any damage assist at all in that game. So maybe it was my imagination that he was actually getting stun assist or lacking to get stun assist due to his teammate. It could very well be that these tanks actually cleared their stun, and that's why we didn't see any being picked up by Yarbas. But he certainly did well. When it came to kills, the high scorer was the Leopard 1 with 3 kills. 2 kills went to the Jaegeru, the Leopard prototype, E75, the Batchat 155-58, and the Mouse. And Yarbas only got the 1 kill, and 3 players on the enemy team only got 1 kill apiece, and only one of their players managed to get more than 1 kill. So the enemy team didn't do very well when it came to kills. But when it came to base XP, Yarbas is second in this game with the IS-32 getting 976. I think that was because he was getting spotting, 3,070 spotting out of that one. 970 went to Yarbas, and of course he got the stun assist, and 938 went to the STB-1. He fired 13 rounds in the game, 4 direct hits on the enemy, none of them penetrated, but he did get 12 splash. Damage of 2,066 hit points, all of which was at more than 300 meters. Damaged 9 of the enemy, killed 1, and did 436 hit points of damage assistance. He also got 3,205 hit points of stun assist off 11 stuns. And I can only think that most of the tanks he was hitting were tier 9s, because combined damage is over 5,000. In fact, 5,200. And 71. So it was a lot of stun assist, and that was off 11 stuns as well. 29,470 credits profit from the game, 1,455 experience points. So it must have been on the borderline of being an ace tanker game, but it was a very, very good game by Yarbas. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.